Hey, what's happening, APUSH kids? We're back for our next lecture in AP US History. Today we're going to be covering topic 4.7, Expanding Democracy. Our learning objective today is 4G. Explain the causes and effects of the expansion of participatory democracy from 1800 to 1848. Leading us into our key idea number 1. The nation's transition to a more participatory democracy was achieved by expanding suffrage from a system based on property ownership to one based on voting by all adult white men, and was accomplished by the growth of political parties. So to really understand this, let's get a little bit of historical context. So before 1800, America was not very democratic. Most states restricted voting to rich white men by requiring property and tax qualifications. Because of these strict requirements, less than 50% of white men could vote by the year 1800. What we see on the map on the left-hand side is you can see where different states or the different state requirements were to vote in different elections. Most states required those property qualifications, where some had taxpayer qualifications, and only 2 states gave what was called universal male suffrage, or the right to vote. However, from 1800 to 1848, democracy increased in America. By 1840, most states had removed voting restrictions, and as a result of this, 90% of common white men could vote. This is oftentimes referred to as universal white male suffrage. This vastly increased the number of people that could vote in elections and became part of an ongoing trend in U.S. history where more and more groups over time are able to participate in our democratic experience. Now, this growth, however, led to the development of new political parties. Because more people can vote, they represented a broader spectrum of ideas. Thus, you needed more political parties that would represent those varying different ideas. And we can see from the chart on the bottom how all of these different ideas are going to lead to the growth of different political parties. Well, as promised, it was a short lecture today over just the growth of political parties and the growth of the ability to vote. Remember a few things. Number 1, that suffrage is your ability to vote, and that during the mid-1800s to early 1800s, that participatory democracy, the ability to vote, is going to increase, and increase to what we call universal white male suffrage. But as a result, this will lead to the growth and expansion of new political parties that will represent those new people's ideals. Until next time, go Pack!